holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Pass to 20 for a short gain, second down. Now this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Dances by him. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 24. 59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Dameon Pierce, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
The point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Let's go.
And they start things off.
Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards.
They'll look to throw here.
They had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
That's their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and run for it, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Stroud out of the gun here.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that. Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's where they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to know that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Again, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? It might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. So they'll get nothing out of that play. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around the bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Patterson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Stroud off the play fake. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 30 yards. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he was inside the 30. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Pierce gets this one running right. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Going for it with Pierce. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one is right through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. That is caught by Dowd. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well,
certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Got his man, Dell. Touchdown! Tank Dell, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Shamrocks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through. And the lead is now 17-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Another run for Gibbs here. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 72 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he's got room. Down to the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 43 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Hand off right side to Pierce. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Oh, and And now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Stroud looking to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Shamrocks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Down the numbers. There he goes. He may go. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown! Gabriel Davis, 74 yards. And the Shamrocks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point safely through. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs
48 yards. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll go down, but not for 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Stroud. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Stroud. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are right back in this football game. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Wow, an even 200 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Williams, a man in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Has some space here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Caught left side. Here's Dell. Touchdown! Tank Dell with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Shamrocks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for the strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Stroud sets up the play action. His throw incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
Stroud here on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So with that, you figure that this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top